Hi, this is Christy from Ontario County Public Health. I'm a health educator and a registered nurse. And as you can see, I am broadcasting with a little help from my friends from home where we're practicing social distancing. So I thought I would pop on really quick and talk about the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's recommendation for face coverings. Sarah, for face coverings. And how to do that and where to wear them. So right now the Centers for Disease Control are recommending that cloth face coverings are used in public settings where social distancing measures are difficult. So for those necessary trips to the grocery store and for those necessary trips to maybe the pharmacy. Okay, so cloth coverings can be made from household items at very, very low cost. You don't have to be able to sew to make one, and this is a voluntary public health measure right now. So I thought I would just kind of walk you through it. Okay, so the CDC is recommending the use of cloth face coverings for people who might be infected, which is all of us, with COVID-19 but not know it, right? So we have something called asymptomatic carriers, and that's really what this is helping to prevent. We are containing our own germs with these type of coverings. We don't know if we are preventing germs from coming in our mouth from other people. We just don't have the best data on that yet, but we do know that this is going to help to cut down on the spread of COVID-19 from an asymptomatic person, a person that doesn't know that they're perhaps infected, to other people, okay? So you're going to hear me talk a lot about cloth face coverings, and it's really meant to protect other people from you. So really you are doing the protecting there, and we appreciate that. So what the Center for Disease Control is recommending is cloth face masks, okay? Not the ones that the hospitals need, okay? So that doesn't mean that we're going to jump on the internet and we're not going to buy loop masks and we're not going to buy N95s. You've been hearing a lot about N95s right here. We are not going to jump on the internet and buy those, because those face masks are really for the people, they're critical supplies for the people in healthcare. Okay, so these are not recommended for the general public, so we'll put those over there. These are, okay? So it's very important thing for you to understand when we're talking about cloth face coverings. Cloth face covering does not substitute social distancing. We still need to stay 6 feet from other people. That is the recommendation in the stores. That is the recommendation anytime that we are out on the trail walking, that sort of thing. So this is not a substitute for the 6 feet and the social distancing, okay? Let's talk a little bit about how to wear a face cloth cover, okay? So it should fit snugly but comfortably up against the side of your face. Be secured with ties or with these little plastic ear loops, either one. And it should have multiple layers of fabric and allow for breathing without restriction, okay? And be able to be laundered, thrown in a washing machine and then thrown in a dryer. That's going to be really important in the days to come as well. Couple of important things to remember about face cloth covers. Face cloth coverings should not be placed on children that are under 2, okay? So under 2 years of age. Anyone who has trouble breathing, anyone who is unconscious or incapacitated and unable to remove the mask on their own, they shouldn't have a mask on. It's not safe for them. Okay. So let's talk about how easy these masks are to make. This particular mask my mother made. So it was just a rectangle, right? And it's got a little casing on the side, and there's some elastic ear loops, okay? So if you're having trouble finding elastic for the ear loops piece, you can either just make it a string that you tie in the back, or you could use the inside of a bungee cord. There's a lot of elastic in there. It's kind of an alternative. You could cut some elastic from that. So that's, if you know how to sew, super easy. If you don't know how to sew, you can make coverings with a bandana. That's all this is. You could use other things too, but this is just a bandana that I happen to have. And 2 rubber bands. It's super easy. It just takes some folding. All right, so we're going to fold it once, twice, 3 times, and a 4th time. That's it. Super easy. Take our rubber band, put one here, put one here, and we're going to fold it a couple of times to secure it, just like that. You have to play with it for a second to kind of get it so it works. That's okay. Okay? Then I'm going to put it up to my face. It's as easy as that. So I've got something securing it. I've got the rubber bands, right? And I've got multiple layers of the bandana to help kind of filter as I talk and as I walk through the store. It helps to filter and to cut down on any germs that might come out of my body while I'm walking through the store on those necessary trips. Because again, these are measures to keep other people safe, okay? So I thought I would go through and answer a couple of questions that I've received that I thought were really good questions about face masks. So should face mask coverings be washed or otherwise cleaned regularly? And if so, how regular? Yes, they absolutely should be washed. I recommend as soon as you come in from the grocery store, as soon as you come in from the pharmacy, that you pop it right in the washer if you have a washer, and pop it in the dryer when you're done. That would absolutely help to cut down on those germs. And of course, you're going to wash your hands after. If you don't have a washer and dryer, that's okay. You can hand wash with some Dawn detergent and then let it dry from there. So yes, and wash your hands. My answer was always going to be wash your hands. So that's how you clean them. Super easy, and it should be done after every wearing. Okay. So how does one safely remove a face covering after you've been out in the store? And I think this is a really great question. When we remove a face covering, we want to remove it by the strings in the back of the ear, okay? We want to remove it this way and then put it in the washer. We don't want to touch the front of it. Okay, because if you touch the front of it and you had some germs on there from other people, and then you touched your eyes, your nose, or your mouth, it could get into your body. So that's just a great way to kind of cut down too. And anytime after you take off a mask properly, put it right in the washer, you're going to wash your hands, okay? All right, so with all that said, and I hope that's kind of helps you to figure out how to use this from home. With all that said, I am a little concerned about this weekend's activities with Easter. We're actually kind of calling it Easter pause. We're trying to encourage people to attend religious services via the internet, and we're trying to encourage people to reschedule family celebrations large family celebrations until like after the pause has been lifted. And we're asking you to, if you're going to plan Easter holidays, that you plan that with the family that you're staying home with, those household contacts, okay? This isn't the time to have big Easter dinners with families. Even if you wear a mask, that's still not safe, all right? So we are getting some questions about what about Easter dinner, and we really hope that the public will celebrate this holiday with their current household and not invite others in or go to other people's homes during this time. We're hoping that you'll postpone those gatherings until after the social distancing has been lifted, okay? We're hoping that you will attend a service of your choice, but that you do that online. And I just wanted to make that crystal clear that the masks are not a substitute to allow large families to get together. Okay, so that's it for me today, and I appreciate your time and your attention. Thank you.